Mm, 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 mm. Yo, yo, yo. Back again with another video. You feel me? You feel me? I'm in here. Y'all get with it. Man, so you already know how it is. Let me go ahead and get y'all right. Let me get you right, man. All right, y'all, let me slide. Let me slide over here. Bam, what's up, man? You already know how we gonna get down, man. If you already don't got your blunt, man, go ahead and get your blunt, man. Go ahead and roll that fat one for me. Give me a good two puff. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait. Tastes like some meat. Looking at. Don't forget your lighter, cuz. Gotta make sure that bit a big though. You don't want no crackhead lighter, cuz. You don't want one of them. And don't forget the ashtray, man. You already know. You ash on my flow, bro. We bumping. I'm serious. Don't ash on my flow. But further ado, man, I got Traveling Poor in 2025 by Offending Everybody, man. We're gonna see how this video. I ain't never traveled anywhere outside of the states. I mean, and if I do travel outside the states, I drove. Like, I went to Georgia. That's the furthest I ever gone in a car, and that shit was about like 6 to 7 hour drive. That's about it. That's the furthest I ever went. Besides that, I ain't take no plane nowhere. I do want to go to Japan, bro. I really do. I want to learn how to drift. That bit sound kind of fire. You like, bro, you need to learn how to drift. Hey, man, we all could dream. Don't hate on mine. It's okay. I just want to learn how to drift. That's it. I just want to turn the car sideways. Besides that, man, a lot of people have been telling me like Spirit Airline ass, American Air Flight ass. What was the other one? I know a Spirit, American Airline. That's another one that a lot of people say is ass to like to catch a plane, bro. Like, and that's tragic because I thought the plane was like one of them top little areas, where they make sure that everything's straight. But nigga, we talking about Spirit, bro. Like, I don't heard people saying that the windows was coming apart inside the airplane while they were thousands of feet in the air. Like, cuz y'all don't check any of this shit before y'all fly. It's just like half of y'all in the world just hop in the car and drive the fuck off. Don't even check. They see if y'all oil good. Make sure the engine pumping. You know what I'm saying? AC working. Y'all don't check none of that when y'all just get in the car. Y'all just hop in that bit and drive. Trust me, I know because I don't work for a couple of them jobs, and y'all just come in that bit. Oh, this is. Well, did you check your car this morning before you drove it? Nah, it was fine yesterday. Check the oil dipstick. Ain't no oil in it. No wonder your car clanging and banging. And nah, humble, I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all cool. Y'all cool people. Y'all just needed the oil change. Y'all ain't even noticed it yet. It said y'all had like, what, 200 something miles? Y'all good, cuz y'all good. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the other people when I was working at Walmart. Them people, though. Because some of y'all a little slow.
Is there anything more disgusting than the pores? If you
Ouch. Poor people, I mean, what if they ain't had the time?
can't afford deodorant, then you shouldn't be allowed outside. If you want to live in society, then act like it. But roasting them for my air-conditioned apartment felt unearned. So I decided to travel from Miami to Austin in the cheapest way possible.
All right.
In order to see how poor people eat.
I ain't wait when the kids up. She the smallest one. She don't even start school yet. She can sleep.
Sleep and breed. First, I need to get to the airport. So I open up Uber and oh look, a cheap.
We call the big kids up, you know what I'm saying? The ones that's in school right now. But they in summer right now, but you know what I'm saying? I wake them up. Ain't no oversleep around that bit. If I'm up, the baby up, you up. Okay, somebody gotta play with the baby, and that ain't gonna be me.
Cheaper shared option.
$13.
Can't wait to meet my first deplorable. And fellas, it did not disappoint. As soon as I opened the door, there was a girl with "please don't look at me" vibes. I'm telling you, the body language on this chick, someone hurt her. And it wasn't just a credit score that took it.
I ain't never do an Uber share. I mean, I did an Uber share with like the homie. Like me and him be together and we share the Uber to go to work. But we at the same location. I ain't never get into an Uber share like I need to go somewhere. Somebody else I don't know is in the car because I feel like that's just they just feel like it's awkward because like say somebody trying to be fast because you don't even know cuz until they got their bag packed and they dressed all like tight shenanigans and then you about to go to work. Cause you gonna feel some type of way because you know guaranteed somebody about to get some ass and then you gotta go to work. No, man, get the fuck out of my Uber crap. Get the fuck out.
A hit. But I wasn't going to add to her trauma mixtape, so I left her alone. That was until we arrived at the airport. I go to help take her luggage out of the trunk when I know she has a designer suitcase. I said, damn, girl, your bag says YSL, yet you're stuck in rideshare hell.
Wow.
Like, one dirty look later, and I head into the airport. Now, the cheapest flight I could get was on Southwest. For those who haven't flown South.
Okay, it was called Southwest. So Southwest American Airline and Spirit. That's what all them people be saying that like there's some bad airplanes because like cheap flight to get to where you need to go, but is it worth dying over?
Southwest before, they do things a little differently. Instead of picking your seat prior to boarding, you pick it when you board. And if that seems like a bad idea,
wait. So the other ones, you pick your seat, go to the little line thing in Michigan, and then board. Okay. This one just lets you board and let you choose your seat. Oh hell no! Nah. Imagine you got a seat and then you sit next, like you get the little window seat. Okay, clear out. You see how cuz it's empty seats. You choose the window because you know you want to see the view. You know, it's first time, like gonna be like mine. Be the first time you just want to see the view, and then you get this heavy, musky person next to you, and I'm pretty sure a lot of airplanes don't got AC. Oh boy, I'd be mad, boy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick to the cars.
It's because it is. I like to think of a civilized person, but if there's an empty seat next to me, then I'm going full Pop-Tart. Just trying to bite my lower neck like. See, on Spirit Airlines, you're a monster coming in, but Southwest makes you a monster. It starts before you even get on the plane. In the terminal, there are poles with numbers on them associated with your ticket that you're supposed to stand by, but ain't no one checking. So if they're calling Group B, then you're B1.
Okay, I'm put it like this. I've been to an airport before. I've been to one. Never got been in line to get onto a plane. I dropped some of my family off to the airport for them to take a little trip, but I didn't go with them. I didn't take the whole process of going to California.
If a passenger asks to see your phone, then start grunting. And if anyone tries to cut you, flare those elbows. Take up as much room as you can. The more unhinged you seem, the less likely someone will confront you. Then as you're boarding the plane, start looking for the hottest woman you can find. Because either one, she'll be into you, which is great, or two, she'll be disgusted by you, which is also great. You're either getting a future blowy or a free armrest. It's a win-win either way. Now, if there's no hotties, then just find a seat with an empty one next to it. From here, you have two options. You can either go the civilized liar route and place your luggage on the seat saying, my wife's coming, or go full-on animal. I'm talking noises, drool, and erratic movements. You want people to look at you and say,
that's crazy because it act special, so you ain't gotta share the next seat next to you. See, I'm the special one, okay? I'm the one that you act like this, but I might just sit next to you just to piss you off, you know what I'm saying? And I'll act even more special. We'll be in this bitch together acting like two fools on the airplane. Because boy, listen, you tell them I'm on a flight for about 6-7 hours. And you acting like this, oh, it's about to be a zoo on the airplane, bro. I'm on, bro. And you better hope and pray humble not with me, because if we sit next to each other and you acting like this, oh yeah, guarantee you getting clowned. Oh, guaranteed.
No. On this flight, I leaned heavy into disgust. Anytime someone used an overhead near me, I just pick my nose while making direct eye contact. They try to challenge me, and I'm wiping it right on their seat. Don't test me, Carol. I want my elbow room. Luckily, my strat works, and I'm blessed with horizontal freedom. Now, what was the plane like? Trash! Total trash! No USB, no monitor, and like I mentioned earlier, no human decency. The person in front of me kept coughing, not even trying to cover their mouth.
You telling me I'm on a flight for 6 to 7 hours, I ain't got no monitor, and I can't charge my phone? I can't even recline back in this, but I can't even get comfortable. Oh, nah. Nah, I'm staying to the car, cuz I'm staying to the car. At least I can stop, scratch, you know what I'm saying? Maybe pull up to the corner store, get something to snack on. But you telling me I ain't got no TV, no monitor, not a USB port charger. Nah, but them bumping words. But guaranteed it's gonna be some animals on this airplane. And I'm not lying to you, cuz. You telling me I can't? Oh fuck no, I got ADHD. I gotta have something that grab my attention, cuz you woo.
You trying to get a seat? I get it, but the doors are closed. So how about you put on a mask before I donkey punch you? Back off if you're unconscious, Debbie. Flight attendants weren't helping either. All they did was walk the aisle and spray some disinfectant. Like, at least spray the face, pad, kitty. But instead, the crew decided to ignore the biohazard and move on to the safety briefing. You know, where they asked the dumbest question possible. Are you able to help out during an emergency? What kind of emergency? Main door won't open and I gotta activate the fun slot?
What you mean? Can I help in case of emergency? You don't have to do your job? They ain't train you? You coming to ask a random civilian they ain't never worked on a plane a day in their life talking about some can you help? I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Don't turn it that way, and I already turned it that way. Who fault is it now, Karen? You talking about some can I help? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't. This bitch hit the ocean. The dude that's in that cockpit back there should bring his ass out of and then help. I ain't doing a damn thing but strapping myself into this seat and praying to Jesus.
Then sure. We crash land in the middle of the Atlantic, then no. You know what's better than helping out your fellow man? Not dying. Only first class seats are now on that life raft, and I'm not waiting in line.
You feel me? I said, I'm not about to be Jack. I'm not. Who? I know how to swim, but still, we in the middle of the ocean. You tell me we got rafts? Oh, cut who? All right. Fuck around and find out with me, yo. Yeah, it's gonna be just like how he got kicked off that bit.
Anyway, we begin to get towed onto the runway when I could hear someone getting real nervous. So I said, wait, what was that noise? Panic is the ultimate in-flight entertainment. Then after a bit, we reach cruising altitude and they begin to hand out drinks. Now, most airlines bring a beverage cart down the aisle, but instead Southwest would take your order, then come back with your drink, which wouldn't have bothered me if they weren't holding my cup by the rim.
I felt disgusted, bitch. Like, you really touched that bit by the rim? You know how many more drinks you had to go get? Did you wash your hands? Let alone did you wipe your ass? Because if you did, I still don't want the damn drink. I don't. You see this glass part down here? Hold on, my bad, y'all. I got a little battery saver mode on. You see this right here? This clear piece right here. This is where your hand should be at, or the neck of this goddamn glass right here. The tip, fuck no. Take it back. Don't want it. You drink it.
Oh, you want some orange juice? Well, how about a little Derek with that? My germs. Fast forward a few hours later and we land in Austin. I hopped in another shared Uber, except this one had a guy in it who was trying his hardest to spit game at me. Now, I'm a flirt, but I'm not a tease. So I say, hey man, I feel like you're trying to shoot your shot right now, but just want to let you know that I'm straight. And he replied with the classic, well, have you ever tried it? I said, bro, I can't stick a hot dog more than 2 inches in my mouth without gagging. I eat a lot of protein, so my back door is real stinky. And my biggest turnoff is the smell of poop. So no, I haven't tried it. Anyway, 10 awkward minutes later, and we arrive at my hotel, the La Quinta Inn. Immediately, I noticed a fire truck outside, which is always a great sign when you're looking to sleep. Now, before I tell you how trashy the hotel...
You ain't never known if you've been into a hotel before. My bad. You ain't never been to a hotel before. And it's the fire department out that bit. One, they walk heavy. Two, it's ridiculous because like the lights be flashing. You can't do nothing about that. But boy, I know one time I didn't travel, but I was in a hotel with my little friend or my girlfriend at the time. She my ex now. But imagine you trying to do something and the fucking fire department pull up, bro. Like, not saying some freaky shit. Just you trying to do something and like, bro, the fucking fire department pull up. Like, bro, I was like about to go to sleep. It was cuddling type shit, and the fucking fire department pulled up. burn, 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 loud as hell, coming through the whole hotel, bro. It's about what 8, maybe 9 o'clock. Cause I am trying to go to bed, nigga. Like, why is you coming through this bitch blowing the horn? We can see the lights. You in the hotel. There's no reason for you to be blowing the fucking horn, bro. No reason at all, cuz that shit pissed me off.
Hotel was. Do you want to guess how much it was a night? $53. $53.
That's cheap. $53. I mean, I can roll with that for a little.
A night. I didn't know there was anything under 100, so I knew it was going to be bad. But like a Kanye interview, it just kept getting worse. So I went inside and was greeted by a lady with neck tattoos. She tells me, "You're lucky. They were about to shut the place down." I said, "What do you mean shut down?" She said there was a small fire a few hours earlier in someone's room, but it's all right now. Anyway, here are your keys and checkout's at 11. Right. So
a small fire in somebody else's room, and y'all still open. What caused it? A crackhead? Somebody smoking in the room? These questions you're supposed to be asking. Because, bitch, if it was a false wire and you flick the light switch on, who else know what other room in that bitch could catch fire? You might be asleep, the room above you caught fire. Now you think you in hell in your dream. You like, well, it's so warm. You wake up, the whole building on fire.
So I head up to my room, but there's caution tape outside of it. I'm thinking, did this bitch give me ground zero? So I go back downstairs and Miss Damage says not to worry about it. I said, this feels like something I should definitely be worried about. She said,
I'll be worried about it, but the room on fire, so anything can happen. Like a pipe could burst. I mean, you don't know how much damage this fire did.
It's all right. Well, if you want, we have a handicap room still available. I said, all right, I'll take that one. So I go to the Pop-Tart room, and the first thing
I'm not gonna lie, like handicap rooms be big as fuck, nice, but I hate being in them. I hate being in a handicap room. Don't you? If I ever go to a hotel, don't you ever give me a handicap room, because there's somebody out there who handicapped that need this room. Now, if it's like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and I ask for a room and then you give me a handicap room, I'll take it. But if I come to you at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you give me a handicap room, I don't want it. Give me a different room. A handicapped person might come in at 5, maybe 6 o'clock and tell me, oh, you got any handicap rooms? Or I gave it away. Cause now I feel bad not knowing that somebody needed this room.
noticed were toenail clippings in the corner. They weren't clean cuts either. Bro was chewing.
Live action photo. Did y'all not clean this room before cuz got there, cuz?
Which set the tone. Everywhere you looked was another OSHA violation. Bathroom light was melting.
Oh, nah, cuz like he taking real fucking photos.
Paper cups had mold on.
Oh, fuck nah, $53, bro. I give me half that back and I'm going somewhere else.
And there was a small Filipino girl under the bed saying, "You didn't see me." It was a disaster. If La Quinta is the Mexican Trump's trying to deport, then fill the bucket with ice. Anyway, the reason I went to Austin was to see comedian Mark Normand. He was performing at the Paramount Theater, which was a short 10-minute walk away. I thought it'd be a great chance to take in the sights, but it turns out the sights were mostly tents, needles, and grown men arguing with pigeons. I spent most of the time playing the game Homeless.
Even New York don't even argue with pigeons, and that's crazy.
Or dead. But once I got past the human suffering, I arrived at the historic Paramount Theater. Now, I don't know when this theater was built, but it was definitely before black people had rights. Every once in a while, you could hear the faint whisper of, "You're kind." And just like segregation, I felt like a second-class citizen as my seat was all the way at the top. So I headed up to the balcony and immediately got nervous because the angle of the seats was so steep. There weren't any guardrails either, so if you fell, it'd just be human water.
Okay, things about auditoriums. I mean, I've been in a couple of them. I was in the auditorium the other day for my little sister-in-law. She had a little dance recital. I went to it. Fine, cute, and a little bit of hilarious. Just a little bit hilarious. But them seats do be kind of steep for no reason. Like steep as hell. Like
Slide to the bottom. Worst part.
Not even the correct height for a kid. So, like, if you get an auditorium and you up top, bro, make sure you hold your jit hand because they could fall over that rail. It's like the rail is like 3.5 feet.
it is you'd probably survive. I mean, fully disabled, but alive thanks to Gary and his girlfriend, who definitely didn't want to be there. So I got to my seat, which was tighter than an Asian preteen, except the only one getting violated were my hips. You're not shoulder to shoulder with the people around you, you're interlocking, which honestly added to the whole communal comedy vibe. Made it feel like we're all connected, because we literally were. Anyway, the show was great, but exiting the theater was a nightmare. Huge traffic jam getting out, and we were one fire away from Trample City.
When I get to auditorium, what I do is I pregame. Like, I find my exits. I leave about maybe 5 or 6 minutes early before it ends, just to leave and make sure I can walk through the door without somebody bumping into me, stopping every 2 or 3 fucking steps. Gotta say excuse me a bunch of fucking times. People just be standing there looking at their phones or lollygagging. I ain't got time for all that, cause I don't, man. Like, to be honest with you, just walk, get to your destination, get to the car, go outside and talk, bro. Don't be just standing at the fucking door. Oh, blah, 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 blah. No, I ain't got time for that, because I will mush your ass. If I'm feeling impatient, my ADHD start kicking in, oh yeah, I'm gonna start mushing motherfuckers.
All it takes is one person crawling over another for the real trauma to begin. But luckily, I made it out and walked back to my dirty La Quinta. Upon arriving, I noticed 3 police cars outside, and I'm just praying it's something small, like a suicide. There could be a full-on...
I'm not gonna lie, them cheap hotels do behind police officers sitting outside. Like, cause why go to a cheap hotel and do dumb shit? Like, why? I understand like what crackheads and them other people be doing. Like, I see why the police pull up. But why go to a cheap hotel and do dumb shit with your friends? Don't do it, because you fucking it up for the rest of us and for the people who actually need this hotel for the day or trying to travel somewhere. I'm not trying to spend $200 a damn night. I'm not. $200 a night. Bro, I let alone spend $200 in 2 weeks. And you talking about spending that bit one night, and I gotta do a 4-day day. Oh, fuck no.
On drug bust were the bashing indoors. Gonna be hard to sleep through.
FBI, open up!
But sleep was out of the equation because the fire alarm had a low battery that would randomly... I know it's illegal to take a battery out, but it's also illegal to torture people. So I went to remove it, then paused thinking, wait, what if this triggers it for the entire building? A fire department was already there once. Maybe this is what somebody was doing. Screw it! Fast forward to the morning and I wake up feeling terrible. I don't know if it was the beeping or jet lag or...
I got a friend that got an alarm like this. And I had cracked the jaw like, damn, cause you don't hear that bit beeping, cause he was like, nah, I'm used to it. And I'm like, yeah, you black. Like, you that N-word. Like, you know what you is. Like, bro, like, come on, cuz. Go put a battery in that bitch. And like, bro, I don't feel like doing it. Bro, I literally went to the store 10 minutes later, came back and put a battery in that nigga shit. I don't want to hear that bitch chirping, because I was only at cuz house for about like 2 hours and 10 minutes. The 10 minutes of me going to the store, like, bro, I'm not about to be here chilling with you and just hear beep every 15 to 20 minutes. Nah, partner, nah. It ain't gonna work like that. Because I'll yank that bitch off the roof, and then you ain't got no fire alarm, and then your shit catch fire. I'm like, bro, why you took my fire? Because you ain't put a battery in it, cuz. After you put a battery in it, you burn. One or the other, cuz.
A girl under my bed crying, but I did not sleep well. However, I needed to get the hell out of this dumpster, so I packed myself up and headed downstairs, where the dude at the front desk asks if I enjoyed my stay. My response was, beep. Then I
oh, God. Hey, I would have called front office like, hey, y'all got a Mad D battery? I'm on the phone. Y'all got a Mad D battery. This fire alarm, man, it been beeping, bro. Like, I can't sleep. Send somebody down here with a Mad D battery.
Headed outside and was about to order another Uber when I noticed someone driving a rickshaw. I thought slave labor was illegal, but apparently not in Austin, so I flagged him down and asked if he could drive me to the airport.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I know I'm pausing every line and shit like that. But come on, like, I ain't never been on one of these. They look fire. Like, I don't see people like I don't see these at the beach. They fire. I might think about doing a little side gig with one of these, just cruise up and down the beach type shit. And be like, I'm only going from point A to point B. I'm not going any further than that. And no, I'm not going down any of the low main streets to take you home. I'm just here for the beach vibe. Like, that's it. A bit seem fire. Sound like you make an easy little quick buck doing some shit like this. Like, probably charge $5 a head. And shit, or you could do It's 5 ahead and do $2 per mile because you could come up.
He says, sure, and I hopped in his shopping cart. Now, I am not exaggerating when I say this is the most dangerous thing I have ever done. The top speed is only 15 miles an hour, yet he decides to go on the fucking highway. We're just riding the shoulder like it's some sort of
Cuz is on the highway going 15 miles per hour on a bicycle, which is possible. It's possible, but cuz I'm not getting on no highway on that bitch and trusting you with my life. You might get one risky phone call or a text message and then you say fuck you. Nah.
Mario Kart shortcut, and there's no seatbelt, so every time we hit a bump, I'm just launched closer to Jesus. Worst part is he's only driving with one hand while vaping with the other. I'm gripping the seat for dear life as this guy's hotboxing.
Hey, at least he holding that bit with one hand. Because if I was kicking that bit, I would have been in that bit cruising, just pedaling. I would have been on that bit like. Just imagine me riding a bicycle, you in the back, I'm kicking it, and then you was on your phone. You just so happy to look up, and I'm doing one of these. Hey, cuz you gotta go grab the handlebars on professional, cuz I ride bikes a lot, but I know how to do that bit with no hands, but I don't roll miles without riding. I hold the handlebars, cuz. And it's a three-way. Oh yeah, guaranteed. All you gotta do is your hips for this, and that's
the highway. Luckily, we made it off the freeway, and I could see the airport in the distance. I say to the guy, I don't know they allowed rickshaws in the airport. He says, wait, they don't allow these? I said, I don't know. You're the one pedaling. Then he pulls over, and now I got to negotiate. I have at least a 25-minute walk with luggage. So I say to him, well, I've seen golf carts there before, so I'm sure it's fine. Spoiler alert, totally not fine. Because as soon as we pulled up in front of the gate, security stops him with the most, bro, what are you doing? So I grab my luggage and dip, saying,
hey, I would have did the same thing. This ain't gonna do shit with me. I'm trying to catch this flight, guys. Trying to catch the flight.
Good luck, buddy. Now, with all of the side quests complete, I only had one mission left. The final boss of budget travel, Spirit Airlines. I thought the battle would begin in the air, but Spirit hit me with that pre-flight cutscene. A gate area filled with glitchy characters, control-smashing toddlers, and a level 1 mage casting vape clouds. But I beat too many welfare dungeons to let some scrubs end my run, so I equipped my neck pillow, loaded into the cabin, and prepared for turbulence. Is that bitch painting her nails? Is that guy eating a turkey leg? Is that another bitch painting her nails? Who are you?
Cuz get heated, cuz calm down. You got your seat. Ain't nobody next to you, cuz just calm down. You get mad because somebody, 2 females painting nails and nigga eating a turkey leg. It's crazy.
Trying to impress your probation officer? Sorry to tell you, bitch, but nail polish won't hide the smell of generational failure. But my favorite passenger was a guy who had what doctors call squirrel brain. He was playing one of those seizure games like Candy Crush. And you might think that'd be enough stimulus, but not for this guy. No, while still playing the game, he opens up his laptop and starts watching the most mind-numbing, sensory overloading brain rot known to man. Fast and furious. I just wanted to shake him saying, unplug. But before I could finish my exorcism, we touched down in Miami, which meant I had officially survived the poverty gauntlet. Now, when I started this video, I had one goal in mind: farm the sub.
Hey man, y'all let me know how Miami is down there if y'all watching this down there in Miami, bro. Because I kind of did want to take a trip down there, man. My brother went, but they didn't give me no type of invite, bro. How you blood, bro? You can't even get their own invite to Miami because that was just messed up, cuz. I wanted to party like it was 1992 again, but damn. Couldn't even get the damn invite.
Suffering of others for content. But somewhere between moldy cups and racist ghosts, I felt something I wasn't expecting. Respect. Respect for the Uber girl who didn't let fear trap her at home. Respect for the rickshaw driver who risked a felony for a $20 fare. Respect for Gabriella for holding in a sneeze when I was trying to sleep. Because getting through that kind of chaos day after day isn't pathetic, it's impressive. I mean, these people are literally surviving conditions that would break most of us. Imagine being a rainy day away from, well, guess I'm not eating today. Who needs calories when you're the engine? See, poverty doesn't just drain your wallet. It drains your time, your dignity, and your ability to rest. There's no days off when struggle is your full-time job. So the next time you see someone barely holding it together, just remember, there's still a person. Yep. Unless they smoke.
Oh, damn. I was about to say. You fucked it up. I was about to say, bro, like, to be honest with you, not really, bro. Like, everybody's still a human, bro. We all went through tough times or going through tougher times. Not everybody is on the same playing field, bro. We not. So, like, if you feel like a few cents could help somebody, then do it. If you feel like you ain't got the money at the time, they probably understand. But don't sit there and judge some people and be like, oh my God, he could have did better with his life. You don't know what cuz went through. Because if you probably went through the same shit, you probably be in the same predicament, sitting on the curb asking for some spare change, guys.
No, then they're an animal that needs to be put down.
Cause I have Mason homeless people, bruh.
Be overseen. One nose pick can get a lot.
All right, man. That's the end of the vid, man. You already know, offending everybody, man. He got the bangers, bro. He got a couple of bangers. I might drop another one later, man. I gotta let my laptop charge up. But you already know how I'm gonna do it, man. Don't forget that. To like, comment, and subscribe, man. Don't forget to add your timestamp, man, of the funniest moments in the vid. Further ado, you already know I'm D, my homeboy Humble, bro, man. This is two high individuals, man. Now we out this bitch. Peace.